everyone. I'm Bonnie Rose,
Greetings, I'm Isaiah.
and we're going to tell you a little bit about our upcoming program called Grow Your Medicine.
It is a great opportunity to empower yourself to take part in healing, not only of yourself and loved ones, but of the greater community.
We're here at Calibird Pollinator Sanctuary on Palu in San Francisco's Bayview District, a garden that Isaiah and other community members have been stewarding for how long now?
It is going on 3 years. We're entering our third year.
It's an important time for a garden because you've gotten some things established, you know where the paths are, you kind of have continued on your vision, but there's like more that can be done here.
There's always more to do. There's more healing, specifically the soil, and we continue to add to the diversity. You know, last year we saw our first lizards,
Ooh.
so I take that as a sign that we're on the right path.
And so this spring, starting in the kind of late winter, early February, when we have Bridget's Day, and that's the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, is a really important time for starting wild seeds. And a lot of the medicinal seeds are more wild. They're not as cultivated as something like a radish, a lettuce, a collard. They are gonna be greater stimulated by the length of day, the changes of temperature, hot and cold, those types of things that we're gonna be doing here in the greenhouse. And then into March, we're gonna help those little seed babies that have sprouted through various kind of processes that we'll do to help them sprout from their wild, little shells into plants. Then we're gonna pot them up, and eventually in April we'll get them into the garden here, and we're gonna have a brand new medicine garden.
This is, I think, monumental because what we are seeing in environments all over the nation is an assault on the diversity. Habitats are being endangered, but I think what we're going to do in 25 is create the new paradigm. We're going to incentivize doing good, and when you do good to the environment, it gives back in ways you don't expect.
It's true, and we really need this. This is medicine for this moment. I mean, we're all anticipating something that is, we know, going to be really hard and really terrible in the coming weeks and months. We're going to just be under attack, all of our communities. I mean, if they aren't already, like, it's just going to be more tyranny and apocalypse. And I hate to say that. I hate to be the bearer of that news. But, we're in a time when building community relationships and being active in your community garden and growing herbs and increasing biodiversity in our neighborhoods, in our cities, is literally like a cure, if I can use that word.
Yes, and I think that's great because when you give birth to a new paradigm, there's going to be some growing pains. It's going to be very painful, but in that is a new strength that we are going to reaffirm and share. And it's needed. Look what's going on in LA. So a lot of people do make the connection, I think.
Yeah.
That they know if we had more fungus, say, in the soil, it absorbs, it carries water, microbes. When we talk about microbes, a microbe is 90% water. We think of the herbs, you said wild, right? So what we're talking about is bringing this diversity, and people see the connection between the herbs, the animals that the herbs attract, and how that restores balance. So now you don't have so many pest pressures because you are inviting a panoply of insects. Remember, pollinators, insects. There's an apocalypse on insects been going on for decades now.
Yeah.
So one thing, herbs, healing humans, healing animals, healing the soil, because we know the herbs, they bioaccumulate. They have roots that go down, and those roots attract. So it's really, it's a solution.
Yeah.
It's a solution because we're making connections. And that's what this workshop is too, It's like you're going to learn about herbs. How do you prepare the herbs? But then you're going to meet people that will inspire you, Bonnie.
Yeah, and Isaiah's teaching about mushroom cultivation. We're gonna talk more about like the time and place that we're at here in 2025 in the Bayview, and you know exactly like build community, and really what I hear you saying is, you know, what we do in the garden is what we do to our bodies. You know, like the way things work in nature is like we're nature. So learn more about it on my website, bonnieroseweaver.com/growherbs. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, send me a note. We're really looking forward to this, and we hope you'll join us.
Be well.